Hi, today we're making a sous vide turkey breast. It's perfect for a lean protein day or protein sparing modified fast, or just if you want a turkey sandwich. I'm Anita from KetogenicWoman.com, where I share keto and carnivore recipes and other cooking ideas. If you're new here, welcome. Please check out some of my other videos and consider becoming a subscriber. Welcome back to all the returning viewers. Okay, so I have a turkey breast. It is about 1.5 pounds. It is boneless and skinless. And that noise you hear is Teddy trying to get my attention with his squirrel. Oh, Teddy. Okay, so what I want to do is sous vide this today. It's going to go in for 8 hours. Now, the thing with the turkey breast, I found so many different opinions. I mean, most of the time when I look these things up, like when I've done the steak or the roast, there's a general consensus. The turkey breast thing was just, everything was just so different, so I had trouble choosing. But I think for 8 hours at 140 degrees, this is going to be really good. So that's what I've settled on. It's somewhere in the middle of all the vast choices. I'm going to flavor it with some salt and pepper, some lemon, some fresh herbs from the garden. And sorry about that. So hang on, I'm gonna throw this squirrel and then I'm gonna unwrap the turkey breast. There you go, Terri. Okay. I'm handling raw poultry here. I'm gonna use my gloves today. The other thing I wanted to mention is that I've been using for my sous vide these silicone bags, which are great. They do a really good job. But this is the biggest one I have, and so it's too small for this turkey breast. So I'm going to use this. It's a Ziploc bag. If you use a Ziploc bag, they are safe up to 158 degrees. And so you want to keep that in mind. Make sure that you use the the box that says BPA free, microwave safe. It will say that right on the box here somewhere. Freezer bags, the sturdy freezer bags. Don't use the dollar store Ziploc bags unless they happen to say that, those two things. So, okay, so I'm going to get started with this. This will be really great for slicing and getting thinly sliced turkey breast and like for sandwiches or buns or whatever. Also, if maybe you live alone and you want to cook a turkey for Thanksgiving, this is a good option because it's a small piece. So I'm just gonna start by putting it in the bag to get it out of my way so I can do this other stuff. And then I can take my gloves off because they're rustly. And I'm going to get my wand going. So this is the wand I use. It's Instant Pot. There's many of them out there. This one was very economical. There's no Bluetooth or anything like that. It is just a basic manual wand that heats up the water. Yeah, so the way this one works is it circulates the water in a large pot. I'm using my Instant Pot liner. You can use a big soup pot. You can use a Rubbermaid container. A lot of people have a Rubbermaid container. It's going to need a lot more water. Just a tip, if you start with some warm water, this was some water that I had heated up earlier in the kettle, it will take less time to come up to temperature. So I'm going to get the temperature going. All right, so I'm going to put this to 140. There we go. And I'm going to go for 8 hours. Oops. There we go, 8 hours. and set that. So that will take a few minutes to warm up, and in the meantime, I'm going to put some herbs and spices in here. So I'm going to put a teaspoon of this salt and pepper mix. This is kosher salt and white pepper, which I make up myself because I seem to have an issue with black pepper. Gives me bad heartburn. And this is a poultry seasoning. It's not even a seasoning, it's like a dehydrated herbs. I'm just going to put them in there for some flavor. Nice big heaping teaspoon. It's got onions, thyme, sage, marjoram, spring onions, garlic, rosemary. They're freeze-dried herbs, basically. I like to have lemon in the poultry. I'm going to just grate this lemon and get some zest, and then I'll also put the juice in. Probably about a teaspoon is what I got, and then I'm gonna just put the whole thing in here. I'll squeeze out some of the juice, and I'll even put the peels in there. Just want to infuse some flavor. You can season it any way that you prefer. Now, if this turkey breast had the skin on, I would have seared it either before or after. It's your choice, just to get some crispy skin in there. I mean, if you want it crispy, I guess it would probably be better to sear it after. But I wanted one with no skin so that I didn't have to fuss with it, and I can just slice it thinly for sandwiches. So I just want to get the seeds out of this. Not that it matters, I won't be eating the lemons, but I'm going to throw them in there. And then I have parsley. I'm just going to roughly cut them down a bit. I've got some thyme. I'm just going to throw that in there. And I'm going to cut up one of these sprigs of sage. And just throw the rest in it. You could put some olive oil in here or avocado oil. I'm not doing that because I want to have the option of using this for a protein sparing day. What I'm going to do now is partially close the bag, leave a little gap in the top, and slowly lower it into the water. Oh, I'm going to wait until it's up to temperature first. Okay, we are up to 140. So it's beeping now. I'm going to slowly lower this in. I'm probably going to add a little more water to it, but first I'll just clip this on. Make sure it's completely closed. I'm just using regular bag clips. Just going to top up. You want not too much water, but there will be some evaporation over the course of 8 hours. So I'm just going to go up to the max line there, and that should do it. So this will just cook for 8 hours. You can set it and forget it, which is the nice thing about it. I'm just going to move this out of the way because I want to show you my mail. We got some mail. The post office came, or the mailman came. The mailman came. So yeah, these are all things that are supplies that I knew about. So. Active dry yeast. This is for baking the protein sparing modified fast bread. I realized when I looked at my jar that it had expired. So I thought, oops, I better get some fresh yeast, even though it doesn't actually activate still. And then I got this. This is Lee's Good Fats, no, just Lee's Ghee, brown butter Lee's Ghee. I had it mixed up with something else. So it's organic clarified butter. That's the only ingredient, but it's browned. I thought it sounded really good. Smells amazing. So I will have to cook up something with that, and I will let you see it there. And this big box, this is from iHerb. This is where, for me as a Canadian, I get the best prices on the egg white powder. So I have something else in here too, but I'll show you the egg white powder first. This is a humongous 5-pound can. That's gonna last me. I'm gonna probably be so sick of protein sparing bread by the time I get through this. So that will last me a while. I will not have to order the $40 1-pound bags from Amazon Canada for quite some time. So the nice thing about iHerb is the shipping. So I'll just show you this other thing before I tell you. I got Porking Good unseasoned pork rind crumbs. I just wanted to try it. Normally, you guys know that I use my little food chopper and I chop up my own, or I grind my own pork rinds to make the crumbs for different things. I even made a video about all the different ways you can grind up your pork rinds. I will link that video below. But I wanted to try these because someone said that they were a really nice fine grind, like finer than you can get yourself. So we'll see. I'll see if I like it, how I like it better. But about the shipping, so I got this sent to me here in Canada. I'm on the West Coast for $2.52. The only thing is, it's not Amazon Prime. You don't get it the next day. It took a couple weeks. But I'm okay with that as long as you order before you're going to run out. You know, when you got to kind of gauge where you are in your supply. They also sell allulose there, but I still had lots of allulose, so I didn't need any. It's so hard to get allulose in Canada. So iHerb, you get allulose, you get this. They have lots of other things too, so I'm happy with that shipping charge, $2.52. That link will be below as well. So now we wait. I will put everything away. I will go do many other things in the next 8 hours, and we will be back to slice up our tender roast turkey. Not roast turkey. We will be back to slice up our moist and juicy turkey for turkey sandwiches. Maybe I'll even make a loaf of bread during this 8-hour window. So I will see you guys back in the next segment when we're ready. Okay, we are back. I'm going to unclip the bag. I am so excited about trying this. Okay. Oh, as soon as I open the bag, I can smell it. So good. Okay, I'm just going to put it here. I'm going to take the herbs off. I'm not going to bother searing it or anything like that because there's no skin. This is just going to be slicing for sandwiches. So while we were waiting for the turkey breast, I made a sugar-free cranberry sauce. And this is just fresh cranberries, water, and some allulose. The nice thing about using allulose in a recipe like this is most sweeteners will crystallize after you cook them and then cool them off in the fridge, and allulose doesn't do that. So when I made the cranberry sauce, I was also making bread. I made some Italian loaf because we're gonna have sandwiches. And I got the idea to try putting some of the cranberry into the bread, and so I baked some cranberry bread. This is going to be a separate video. I'm gonna do this video tomorrow because it's that good. There's only 3 slices left of the cranberry loaf. So that got gobbled up already. But I think, I haven't tried it yet, but I think turkey breast on the cranberry loaf would taste amazing. But right now I'm gonna make a sandwich with just the regular Italian loaf. I will link up the Italian loaf below and watch for the cranberry loaf in a few days coming up. Okay, so let's give this a slice. I'm gonna turn it around to its chubby side. And well, let's see what we get here. Kind of excited. I love how you can make such nice thin slices. So let's give this a try. It's really moist but not mushy, so I think it's going to be perfect for sandwiches. So I'm just going to slice a few thin slices. This is a great way to do turkey breast because it will not dry out. So what do I want on my sandwich here? I'm going to put cranberry sauce on it. I will figure out the macros for the cranberry sauce. Oh, I shook that one too hard. I was shaking it before the camera was on too. Oh dear. I'll clean that up later. I love turkey sandwiches with cranberry sauce. So good. Turkey is normally so dry, like turkey breast. That's why I had the mayonnaise out, because normally I would use mayo on it just to give it some moisture, but it's not even needed. So good. Hope you don't mind if I just keep going here. I'm gonna try a piece on the cranberry bread. I'll just try it open faced since there's only 2 left. Yeah, that was good. You probably don't want to watch me finish eating all this, but I could easily finish eating all this. This is really good. Having the turkey on the cranberry bread is great. So, I think it's going to make a lot of sandwiches for the week, and I might make another recipe. Yeah, this is a winner to do turkey breast sous vide because you get all that meat and you get a nice moist piece of meat. So I'm going to wind up this video. I will put the links below for the bread and anything else that is relevant, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.
I can hear toenails on the floor. That's okay. They all know. They all know there's a doggy. Okay. Okay.